everybody. So today I want to show you how to make celery juice using a blender. I've been sharing a lot about my celery juice journey and the discovery, because one thing about me is when I find a good thing, I never keep it to myself. I want to tell the world and tell everybody about it. So I've been on this celery juice movement and trying to get as many people as I can to at least try it for themselves. And I realized that some people have been coming up with the excuse of, I don't have a juicer, therefore I can't do celery juice, and a few more excuses. So that's why I'm shooting this short video, just to show you how you can make celery juice actually in a blender, and also share some other tips about getting on the celery juice movement. So stay tuned.
An African woman, strong, powerful. Let go.
Hi, my name is YAJE. On the YAJE Media channel, we help you stay healthy, stay fit, stay sexy through the tips and the tools that we share. So if you're new here and this is your kind of thing, please consider hitting the subscribe button and ringing the alarm bell so that every time we upload a new episode, it finds you. So today it's all about celery juice. Again, this is the second video I'm doing about the celery juice, celery. So I'm here today to show you an alternative way to make celery juice using the blender, because you don't necessarily need a juicer. The juicer is just more convenient. The blender is convenient as well. But listen, the idea is to try and get celery into your life. So keep that in mind. That's number one. However way that you can, if you're getting this much celery every day, it should do the work. The second idea, again, this is information from Anthony Williams, the medical medium. You can Google him and check out his work. I just came across it and I like it so much that I want to share. I want to be a part of bringing that information to you, my tribe. So he has on his website and his books listed so many benefits of celery, so much so that you can almost think that, okay, this is a scam. But before you write it off, why don't you just try it? It's cheap, it's available. Just try it and see what your body tells you, because your body has all of the answers. It would help clean up your skin. I like to think of it like it will heal things that you didn't even know you were struggling with. So just try it. Anthony Williams says you need to have this for best results. Have it on an empty stomach, which is best in the morning, right? So instead of having coffee, maybe start with celery juice, which is what I'm currently doing. On an empty stomach is best. But if you cannot have it first thing in the morning, you can still have it later on. Just wait, 2 hours after your last meal to have it. The food would have left your stomach, and then you have the celery juice. And then if you have it in the morning first thing, you want to wait for like 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes before you have your coffee or whatever your first meal is. So it's just an easy way for me to start my day. It gives me the electrolytes, it gives me the energy, plus I count these as my vegetable servings for the day. So it's a win-win for me, right? So just try it. I really hope that you get on the celery juice bandwagon and try it. Here I have cucumbers. People have said, they just imagine eating this or drinking this and it's so yucky. Listen, first of all, it's not as bad as you think it is. Even if it was as bad, consider it as medicine. Food is medicine anyway. If you were suffering from something already and they told you if you drink celery juice, it will cure whatever cancer that you have or something. I mean, I'm being dramatic. But if you were told that it will cure that thing, I bet you would take the celery. You would take it. You wouldn't consider it tastes as bad. It doesn't taste nearly as bad. And if it does even half of the things that it promised that it would do, I think it is worth it. So if you need to hold your nose and drink it. But you will be surprised. It's just your mind is playing games with you. But anyway, If you can't just do the celery straight, you can juice the celery with the cucumber. It changes the taste profile a little bit, and you might like it that way. If you don't even want to do the celery, you can just start by juicing cucumber. By juicing cucumber, that's a way to get your body ready for taking something, in the morning, to onboard yourself. So there are different levels. I'm just trying to bust through some of the excuses that you might have to really get you trying this, because I know that once you try this, all you would have to say to me is thank you. But I want you to get over that hump and try it. Okay, so you need a bunch of celery. He recommends about 16 ounces a day, which for me, I just use one bunch. Whatever a bunch gives me, that's what I take. So buy organic if you can. If you cannot buy organic, which is what is recommended, buy conventional, but make sure you wash it. You wash it real good. So I cut the stems and I save it. I use this to make my bone broth with. And then I'm gonna go wash this real good. So make sure you wash it well. So to make the celery juice in a blender, obviously you need a blender. A high-speed blender is recommended, but any blender that you have will do. Actually, you can even try this on the grater, pounder for instant mortar if you have to. Do anything, we're just trying to get water come out of this celery. That's all. That's the end point. So you need a blender, and then I'm gonna use this nut bag that I bought from Amazon. I will share the link down in the description. I use it to make like nut milk, to make my akra cassava, and then now to squeeze juice out of celery. But if you don't have a nut bag like this one, you can use cheesecloth, you can use a chekere, chekere, the thing that you use to sifta fufu in. Whatever that you have to squeeze something out, you're trying to separate the juice from the celery. So I'm gonna use a cheese bag. So just have the cheese bag over a container like this one, so that when you blend it, you dump it in there. So you're gonna cut this up into pieces, into small pieces, and blend it with no added water. If you have a blender like this one, best result, do not add water. But if you need to add water to get the blender to move, depending on the power of your blender, add just a little bit to get the blender to move, to start moving. If your blender won't move without added water, because a lot of water is going to come out of it. So we just need to have that concentrated juice and not have it diluted. So again, cut this up into little pieces and then go ahead and blend it. I will do that now. While I chop and blend the celery, to spare you some of the noise, let me just share with you again some reasons to incorporate celery juice into your life. 1, it lowers inflammation in the body. It supports weight loss. 3, it helps heal digestion. It reduces bloating. It helps with eczema and psoriasis. Those are skin conditions. It fights infections. It helps prevent urinary tract infections. It's healing for acne if you suffer from acne. It prevents high blood pressure. It helps lower high cholesterol. It helps prevent ulcers, and it protects liver health. I think those are enough reasons, and 1 or 2 of them could apply to you. So again, I hope that you actually give this a try and not just watch it and think about it. Give this a try and see if, how you incorporate this into your life, what it does for your body, because your body always has all of the answers. So I will transfer this to the nut bag now and strain it. Hey, sometimes I just really like to be fancy. Let's pretend we're drinking wine, whatever. Get fancy. Ta-da! Now let's drink it. Cheers! Here's to your health. I hope that you give this juice a try. I hope you burst through your excuses and just give it a try. Does it work? How are you gonna know if you never try it? So just give yourself a challenge. Try it for 10 days. See how it works for you. If it doesn't work, that's fine. There's nothing to lose. There's not gonna be any side effects. See, food is medicine. Food really is medicine with no side effects. It's nature's pharmacy. So here's to your health, and do try it and let me know in the comments. Until next time, bye-bye. Yum, yum, yum.
An African woman, strong, powerful, like God.